Hi, everybody. I'm Ali from Thompson and Redwood, and I am joined tonight by one of our sponsored writers, Charlee Morton-Sharp. Charlie, welcome to T&R Chats.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
And 2026, off with a bang for you, really. So you had first event at Capel, and kind of a big one, Super's first four-star. How did he feel going around the course?
Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking. It was the first four-star for both of us, and he's been on a bit of a break recently, so I wasn't too sure how he'd come back out. I was pretty positive that he was gonna, sort of take off from where he left off, and he did. He was just amazing. He didn't bat an eyelid at anything, and I just felt like he hadn't missed a day, and he was still fighting me at the end of the course. And he's not a strong horse on the best of days, but he was happy to be back out there. So yeah, no, he was amazing.
He was ready to start his year on a
He was
high.
for sure, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, for
so
sure.
good. So that, I mean, that was really, yeah, your first event back for the season. But what a season it's going to shape up to be. You got a lot on, and you're about to embark on a big trip over east. So tell me, when do you leave?
So we're planning to leave on the 6th of April, so I think that's about 10 days away now, so it's coming up pretty quickly. Yeah.
That'll come around fast. That'll come around fast. And who are you taking
Yeah,
on? Are you
it
taking
will.
Super?
Yep, so I'm taking Supermaxi and I'm also taking my young horse, Pride of Marisi, Vegemite. He's just going over to do a few events over there and get some experience, and he'll hopefully run at Melbourne. But I've chosen to leave my young horse at home. He's only 4; he doesn't quite need to do the big trip just yet.
He's a pretty lovely young horse too. And we do love Veggie. I mean, he's very photogenic. So,
He is.
um,
He's a rat bag, but he takes a good photo.
we love them for that. So tell me, what does your East Coast trip look like? What's your itinerary? Where's your first stop and what's on the calendar?
Well, I mean, it's all sort of been a bit up in the air recently with everything going on in the world and fuel prices and whatnot. But the plan is that we'll leave on the 6th of April and head to Megan Jones in Woodside, South Australia, and we'll stay there until so we'll hopefully arrive there on Wednesday the 8th and stay there through to Tuesday before moving into Adelaide. We'll be to Adelaide to the Sunday, and then we'll head up to Christine Bates in Wilberforce, New South Wales for a few weeks. And hopefully we'll do a few events around there, Camden and Corindi with Veggie Super. We'll just take it easy for a few weeks, do some show jumping and dressage days, and then all going well, we'll head back down to Melbourne and then head home.
Fantastic. I mean, just really, quite a short, easy trip, to be honest. Kidding. No,
Yeah.
sounds absolutely
Well, compared to
amazing.
last
And
year where we took 3 and that was a big trip.
that was a big trip. At least you're well traveled and you know your stops now, so you've got this
Yes,
under
exactly.
control.
Yeah. Yeah,
And you
hopefully.
mentioned what's happening. Mentioned what's happening in the world. I mean, the scholarship from Broome International Airport has been an amazing help for you. That must be really exciting to have that on board.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't, this trip wouldn't be happening without them. I'm so incredibly grateful to Ruth and Sonia and the team at Broome Airport for making this a thing, and I'm so grateful to be the first person to win the award, the scholarship, and it's been a massive help, and it's going to be a massive help, and yeah, I'm so grateful.
It's really wonderful, and look, it's a credit to you. You've worked incredibly hard and earned it. So very very exciting. So a big trip like that. Obviously, there's a lot involved getting our horses ready to cross the Nullarbor. So how do you get your team ready for a big trip?
I think one of the biggest things is not changing too much before you go. I think everyone's sort of, they think, oh, over East big trip, we've got to get this right and that right. But I think most of it is just trying to keep it as normal as possible for the horses and just keep going with your training. And something that's made a huge difference to my team is the Corbro flooring in the gooseneck. So we took them over in 2024, and they were all good travellers. They travelled well, but we took them over again last year, and the difference when they got off the gooseneck, they just bounced around the paddocks like they hadn't travelled a
Wow.
day. Like they were, it was amazing. Yeah, and yeah. So I think just keeping them all on track with what they're doing, keeping their feet up and their hydration up and all of that sort of stuff. And yeah, the Corbros definitely made a huge difference as well.
That's fantastic, you know, and any little thing that softens the trip
Yeah,
is
exactly.
certainly is certainly welcome. Now, you've had some pretty exciting news in the last 24 hours. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so SV Supermaxi and I have been selected as part of the senior B team to compete in Adelaide for the Australian Oceania Championships. So that was a huge surprise. It's been a goal of mine for so many years to make the Oceania team, and I always thought, young rider would be incredible. And then when I got the phone call that I was on the senior team, I didn't quite believe it. I was like, sorry, what? Are you sure? But yeah, no, it's just I still can't believe it, to be honest, looking at my name on those teams on the website. Just it doesn't look, I don't know, I can't describe it, but I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity and I'm super excited.
Oh, look, it's you should be incredibly proud, and you know you've had Super right from the beginning and taken him through the levels, and I mean it's an incredible achievement. So a credit to you, a credit to you. So before we wrap up tonight, I've got some quick fire questions for you. Um, what do you listen to on road trips?
It's a lot of country music, a lot of Luke Combs, and Mum's obsessed with Pink, so it's generally a mix between the two. And sometimes, generally about halfway through the second day on the Nullarbor, some hard rock music comes out. Whatever gets us through,
Yeah,
really. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. All right. Do you have any competition day rituals to help you get in the zone before you ride?
Two red snakes before cross country. I always have two red lolly snakes or a purple and a red one. I don't know why. It's just something that I did once a few years ago before I won, and now it's something I do. It's for a double. It's one's for time and one's for clear jumping. So,
I
yeah.
love that. I love that. Look, and a little bit of sugar before we go. That's always good.
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, cross country course that you'd most like to ride at anywhere in the world.
Oh, it's a tough one. I think probably badminton or Aachen would have to be the two top ones that I'd love to ride at. Yeah, I mean, Arkin's incredible, but I can't look past badminton at the same time. So yeah, I couldn't pick, but both of
It's a
them,
classic.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
picks. All right, had a good ride. What's your celebration meal that night?
It might sound a bit weird, but most people know me for a good chicken strip wrap. I lived off it over East when I was over there just by myself, and it's just it's just something quick and easy that it just seems to be the thing after a big weekend.
Love it. Love it. Nice and simple. Delicious though.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, yeah.
what about tell us a little bit more about Super. Does he have any stable quirks that make him unique?
Oh, he's the most entitled horse you'll ever come across. He's had a couple of he's spent over the 5.5 years that I've had him, he's spent a couple of nights at the vets, and they've all gone, oh, he's such a gentleman and he's so gentle and so respectful, and we're just like, yeah, right, because he is the complete opposite at home, but he can put on a poker face for sure. But Oh, he looks at us like we're his slaves, and I mean, he does so much for me, but yeah, on the ground, he's just so entitled, but I mean, he's earned it, so yeah, he knows how good he is.
Oh, bless him, bless him. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
He
Um,
is, he is.
and final question, what is in Super's feed bucket at the moment?
Super is fueled by Thompson and Redwood Calm Care Plus, Claytons Pellets, and Lupin Fibre Boost. He's he is on a bit of the ratios sort of change depending on how much work he's in and stuff like that, but he licks his bowl clean every time, and he's looking amazing at the moment. So yeah, I he's been on Clayton's Pellets, I think, well, since I've had him. And then when the Calm Care came out, that was a good option for him. So he's sort of on half and half at the moment. But yeah, no, he's and his boost keeps him hydrated. So yeah,
So good, and he does. He always looks amazing, and you've got him, yeah, in beautiful condition. So, well done, and we're super proud to support you and fuel your team. And look, that's all I've got for you tonight. Thank you so much for your time, and we wish
thank
you all the
you.
best for the East Coast trip. Look, I think all of our followers and customers will be cheering you on, and we'll be there cheering you on and supporting you. So, look, best of luck, and have a great trip, and have a great ride. Well, lots of rides.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you
Awesome.
for all your support.
You are most welcome. Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you. See ya.